In this video, we'll explore the essential role that water plays in the growth, development, and overall health of plants. Water is not just a basic necessity for humans, it's also a vital component for the survival of all plant life. Join us as we delve into the fascinating world of plant hydration and discover why water is so crucial for plants to thrive. Water is essential for plant growth and survival, serving several critical functions within the plant's biology. One of the primary roles of water is to transport nutrients and minerals from the soil to different parts of the plant, such as the roots, stems, and leaves. This process, known as transpiration, occurs as water is absorbed by the plant's roots and moves upward through the vascular system, delivering essential nutrients along the way. Photosynthesis, the process by which plants produce food, relies heavily on water. During photosynthesis, plants use sunlight to convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose, a form of sugar that serves as an energy source for the plant. Water plays a crucial role in photosynthesis, as it provides the hydrogen atoms necessary for combining with carbon dioxide to form glucose molecules. Additionally, water serves as a solvent, facilitating the movement of dissolved nutrients within the plant and aiding in the transport of sugars produced during photosynthesis to various parts of the plant for growth and storage. Furthermore, water helps regulate the opening and closing of stomata, tiny pores on the surface of leaves, through which gases like carbon dioxide and oxygen enter and exit the plant. This regulation of stomatal opening is essential for controlling water loss through transpiration and maintaining proper gas exchange for photosynthesis. Water helps regulate the plant's temperature through a process called evapotranspiration. As water evaporates from the surface of the plant's leaves, it releases heat energy, helping to cool the plant and maintain optimal temperature levels. This cooling effect is especially important during hot weather conditions when plants are at risk of heat stress. Evapotranspiration is a crucial process in the water cycle, encompassing the combined loss of water from both plant transpiration and soil evaporation. It plays a significant role in regulating water movement through ecosystems and influencing weather patterns. Transpiration, one component of evapotranspiration, occurs as plants absorb water from the soil through their roots and release it into the atmosphere through small openings called stomata on their leaves. This process is driven by factors such as sunlight, temperature, humidity, and wind. As water evaporates from the stomata, it creates a slight vacuum that pulls more water up from the roots, aiding in the transport of nutrients and regulating the plant's internal temperature. On the other hand, soil evaporation involves the direct evaporation of water from the soil surface into the atmosphere. This occurs when solar radiation heats the soil, causing water molecules to transition into vapor form. Soil evaporation rates are influenced by various factors including temperature, humidity, wind speed, and soil moisture content. Dry, porous soils tend to experience faster evaporation compared to moist soils. Together, transpiration and soil evaporation constitute evapotranspiration, representing the total amount of water vapor released into the atmosphere from both plant surfaces and soil. This process is critical for regulating regional and global climate patterns by contributing to the movement of water vapor, cloud formation, and precipitation. Moreover, it influences local microclimates by affecting factors such as air temperature, humidity, and wind patterns. In agricultural contexts, understanding evapotranspiration is essential for effective water management. By monitoring and estimating evapotranspiration rates, farmers can optimize irrigation schedules, conserve water resources, and enhance crop yields. Additionally, changes in evapotranspiration patterns can have profound impacts on ecosystem dynamics, water availability, and agricultural productivity, highlighting the importance of studying and modeling evapotranspiration processes for sustainable water resource management and ecosystem conservation efforts. Water is crucial for maintaining cell turgor, which refers to the pressure exerted by the cell contents against the cell wall. When plant cells are adequately hydrated, they become turgid, allowing them to maintain their shape and rigidity. This turgor pressure is essential for supporting the plant's structure and preventing wilting. In times of water scarcity, such as drought conditions, plants may experience a loss of turgor pressure, leading to wilting and drooping of leaves and stems. This is because water moves out of the plant cells, causing them to shrink and lose their firmness. Replenishing the water supply can restore turgor pressure and revive wilted plants. Turgor pressure is a fundamental process in plant physiology that influences cell structure, growth, and overall plant development. When a plant cell absorbs water through osmosis, the central vacuole within the cell expands, exerting pressure against the cell wall. This pressure is known as turgor pressure. Turgor pressure serves several critical functions in plants. First, it facilitates cell expansion by causing the cell wall to stretch, as water accumulates in the central vacuole, resulting in cell elongation and expansion. This process is essential for various growth processes in plants, such as the elongation of shoots and roots. Second, turgor pressure helps maintain the structural integrity and shape of plant cells. The pressure exerted by the central vacuole against the cell wall provides support and rigidity, preventing the cell from collapsing or wilting. This structural support is crucial for maintaining the overall architecture of the plant and ensuring that it can withstand external stresses, such as wind or mechanical pressure. Third, turgor pressure plays a role in regulating stomatal opening, which is crucial for gas exchange and water regulation in plants. When guard cells surrounding the stomatal pore absorb water and become turgid, they swell and bow outward, causing the stomatal pore to open. Conversely, when guard cells lose water and become flaccid, the stomatal pore closes, reducing water loss through transpiration. Finally, turgor pressure drives cell growth and development by enabling plants to respond to environmental cues and optimize their growth. By facilitating cell expansion and elongation, turgor pressure contributes to leaf expansion, stem elongation, and root growth. Additionally, turgor pressure facilitates the movement of water and nutrients within the plant, supporting nutrient uptake and distribution to sustain growth and metabolism. Turgor pressure is a dynamic process that plays a vital role in plant physiology, influencing cell structure, growth, and adaptation to changing environmental conditions. It is a fundamental mechanism that allows plants to maintain their shape, regulate water balance, and sustain growth and development. Without an adequate water supply, plants would struggle to maintain turgor pressure, leading to impaired growth and survival. Water serves as a medium for transporting essential nutrients throughout the plant. Through a process called transpiration, water evaporates from the leaves, creating a negative pressure that pulls water and dissolved nutrients upward through the plant's vascular system. This upward movement of water and nutrients occurs in specialized vascular tissues known as xylem. Xylem vessels transport water and minerals from the roots to the leaves, providing the plant with the necessary resources for photosynthesis, growth, and other metabolic processes. Additionally, water facilitates the movement of nutrients within the plant's cells. Once absorbed by the roots, nutrients dissolved in water can move freely within the plant, reaching various tissues and organs where they are needed. This ensures that all parts of the plant receive a sufficient supply of nutrients for optimal growth and function. Water loss through transpiration not only regulates the plant's temperature, but also creates a negative pressure within its vascular system, facilitating the upward movement of water and essential nutrients from the roots to the leaves. This process, known as transpiration pull, helps maintain hydration and nutrient supply to the plant's tissues, even in challenging environmental conditions. Additionally, water serves as a carrier for vital nutrients dissolved in the soil or fertilizer, enabling their uptake by the plant roots. Through osmosis, water moves into the plant's root cells, creating a pressure gradient that drives nutrient absorption. Once inside the roots, water transports these nutrients upwards through the plant's vascular system, delivering them to various tissues for growth and metabolic processes. A plant's vascular system is responsible for the transportation of water, nutrients, and other essential substances throughout the plant. It consists of two main types of tissues, xylem and phloem. This tissue conducts water and minerals absorbed from the soil upwards from the roots to the rest of the plant. It consists of hollow, elongated cells called tracheids and vessel elements which are interconnected to form tubes. Xylem vessels are reinforced with lignin, providing strength and support to the plant. The movement of water through the xylem is primarily driven by transpiration, a process where water evaporates from the leaves, creating a negative pressure that pulls water upwards through the plant. Phloem tissue transports organic nutrients such as sugars, amino acids, and hormones produced by photosynthesis and other metabolic processes from the leaves, source to other parts of the plant, sink, such as roots, stems, and developing fruits. Phloem consists of living cells called sieve tubes, which are connected end-to-end to form sieve tube elements. These cells are supported by companion cells, which aid in nutrient transport and metabolism. Unlike psyllium, phloem does not rely on a pressure gradient, but instead uses active transport mechanisms to move nutrients from source to sink. Moreover, water is indispensable for photosynthesis, the fundamental process by which plants convert light energy into chemical energy to produce carbohydrates. During photosynthesis, water molecules are split apart in a series of reactions known as the light-dependent reactions. This process releases oxygen as a byproduct and generates hydrogen atoms, which are used along with carbon dioxide to synthesize glucose, the primary source of energy for the plant. Thus, water plays a critical role not only in nutrient transport, but also in the synthesis of organic compounds essential for plant growth and metabolism. Water is imperative for the survival and thriving of plants. It serves as a crucial component in various physiological processes, including photosynthesis, nutrient uptake, and cell expansion. Understanding the importance of water in plant biology sheds light on the intricate mechanisms that enable plants to grow, develop, and adapt to their environments. By ensuring adequate water supply and implementing efficient irrigation practices, we can support the health and vitality of plants, contributing to flourishing ecosystems and sustainable agriculture.